So we have OG versus Alliance finals. OG have one more spot to make it through to the major. Alliance in the same situation as well. Going in pretty deep here in the top lane, aren't they? He's got the morph to be able to keep himself okay. And actually Seb dropping fairly low to Tiger. Mickey coming around the other way as well. The roll will link onto Mickey to hold him back for the time being. But Seb, he needs to be careful because Tiger has the right click damage. One more hit and Seb could be in some trouble. They eat down the tree. They find the kill with the waveform. Seb gets punished. As it stands, Quake for doing pretty well in the mid lane, but the side lane's a little bit of a disaster. Boxy coming forwards again onto Ana, but they can just turn around and unload. The dual breath onto Ana is going to drop him low here. They get the kill. Insania is going to time the return onto Ana here, and Notel is not healthy enough to actually fight off into the twin-headed dragon right now. So. Sure, but at least they send Mickey back to the jungle for the time being. But he's still having a fairly nice time with this morphling, all things considered. Jarek's still coming in here, very optimistic and trying to find Mickey out here. But Tiger, he's here with the shackles once again. Insania rotating in as well with the dual breath. Jarek's doesn't really look like the way out of here for him as he's going to get brought down by Mickey. Morphling finding even a little bit more here. He really wants to go for this Reaper side, but he knows the moment the animation comes out, if he can get Arcane Boots at a half-decent timing, it does feel really nice. Boxy TPing in on this one. Notel running forwards. I'm not sure if we saw Boxy here. It doesn't look like trying to drop damage down, but they just eat through the trees. And Boxy able to escape quite quickly. But yeah, the DD coming through. Insania, he's pretty annihilated. But at least he saved Boxy, kind of. I think that's just the DD there. DD on Lina, it's very hard not to get a kill when you've got that rune.
Yeah, you really cannot contest them in that situation. So Lone Druid is taking the bottom tower. He actually abandoned the mid lane, and then that's why Boxy had to go middle. But they're not going to be able to contest this with the DD on the lane.
I think there's something here, but the roll comes forwards onto Tiny. Held still inside the trees, and they'll be finished off once again. The DD still finding value, but Tiger comes wrapped around the back with the Aether Shock just to put an end to Notel's life.
And here's a smoke from Alliance. They really want to try and create some tempo here. They're not sure if Seb is the best kill. He's pretty tanky. He's got 10 stick charges. Oh, they get the Macropire though. That might be just enough for them to get the kill.
Yeah.
Oh,
meanwhile, the backline as well. Notel's getting annihilated. Thompson just trying to bring down the bear, but OG's already taking heavy losses. I think Thompson needs to clear himself out. Ana actually coming into this one with Jarex as well. This seems super brave as the Aunt here is just tossing straight back into danger. Seb bind back, wants to come on and help out his friend as Ana's actually just turning it around. Tiger's going to get destroyed here. Boxy, nowhere to go, but towards Ana. He's going to die as well, and Mickey silenced up, but does get the last hit onto Ana here. And the Magnetize coming down to Mickey, but Seb has to be careful. He's running himself around here. He's going to get silenced up by the bear. Roared away. Thompson misses the stun. They're just trying to focus on Quaker right now because Mickey's a very tricky kill on the Reaper side. Finishes off Quaker. Now they can maybe look towards the Morphling, but such a tricky hero to come down as he's rolling himself up into the high ground, stealing the Earth Spirit form there, and styling a little bit over OG in this fight.
So
just
we can
thrown down in the top lane by Insania to finish.
Oh, there's a smoke. Mid lane.
Going here, Quakefoot jumped upon and finished off. OG find the Lone Druid. Cares. I don't even care about the armor. Not with the Drow. Thompson coming in. He's going to be the one taking up Sages.
They're just going to go straight to the high ground. They have the Aegis.
So
they have Meg.
It's not even worth using my time to kill you. And Insani didn't actually do anything to the creep wave either. He just TPs himself back to the fountain and decides that he needs to try and defend the high ground here.
Alliance were not ready to defend this, and they're going to actually lose the tower probably first. Boxy coming from behind.
He's looking for something, but gets silenced up immediately, so can't come in with the top out of position. Thompson dropping low, but he's got that Aegis. They'll also make him up as well, as the rocks come flying through from Jarek here, doing a ton of work, and there comes a Reaper side. Boxy taken out of the game. OG's 50 minutes in, and they're on Alliance's high ground right now, and taking kills. The buyback comes out from Boxy. They need to find something here. Okay, we know how good a Morphling player is, but if he doesn't even get a chance to show this off, it's not even into the game where he can really be effective right now. It's feeling very painful. Thompson out of position, but again, he's got that Aegis. Can you really be out of position? He's just firing off here. Boxy with the toss back onto Seb. This could be a good target. Hex comes out as well, but Tiger ripped apart by the Wrath of Nature and the Laguna Blade as well. Gonna finish off Insania. Seb going in deep, but is able to get himself away from all of this, and Morphling brought down as well. So many heroes disappearing from Alliance. OG get a lot of buybacks here, and they are not even backing out. They will finally take the melee barracks, and now they are done. You know, if it's not the Sand King and the Tiny, then it's the Sand King. Shaman just trying to throw in a bit of damage here with a lot of OG heroes coming into Boxy. Boxy trying to make it to the tree line, but he's so slowed down. Jarek staying on top of him as well with the roll forwards. They'll get that kill. They get Tiger on the back as well, and this tier 1 tower is not even going to get a chance to do anything here as it's taken apart. OG just dismantling objective after objective, and they are not slowing down. Look at all of this damage coming out from the 4 ranged heroes now. Good.
There's a high ground play right here.
Alliance are gonna have to be forced into a fight here, and they do not want to go for this right now. They pick up a Desolator on Koifa's bear, And they toss in the Lina. That's a nice pick-off here. Can they actually bring her down in time, though? They've rooted her up, holding her still with the shackles as well. But the Reaper side coming in, and the Boxy's going to be the first casualty. Thompson just using himself up here, keeping himself throughout the entire thing. Mickey tries to come in with the waveform and get the kill, but it might just end up in his own life being taken, turning into the Air Spirit and backing himself away, rolling to safety. Should be okay, but the barracks are being taken. This is Mega Creeps. The mid-racks go down here. And they need to get back into this. Alliance and Morphling still healing up in the fountain. He's not feeling quick enough to come back and stop OG. It's all gone rotten, says Seb, as they take down the melee racks. The range thing only remaining up the top as well. They've got one more racks to take before they're at Megas. 19 minutes in. They're just sitting on the high ground. Alliance, they don't even try and take the fight. They just GG themselves out. They realize this is not possible for them. Their draft just threw them out the window there, unfortunately. The lanes, the draft, everything going in OG's favor in this game. So much on the line for both teams right now, and OG are one game ahead. Yeah, he's really been forced to put in the first blood, though. Actually comes out onto Seb up in the top lane there.
Lane now, since there wasn't any heroes mid lane that he could actually gank.
Deep OG, but yeah, Tiger coming in from behind. No-Tail all out of mana here, and running out of health quickly as well, as they're just surrounding him on Alliance, and Seb is just tapped out of this one. Sorry, mate. No-Tail, you are on your own. They're looking for Insania instead. They want some kind of kill for this, but Boxy's coming in. OG maybe overextending. They see Thompson instead. We want no idea what Boxy bounced off there, but Thompson stunned up for the time being, trying to play around here, just looking for the kill into Tiger. We'll actually find that one. Tiger actually somehow envisioned through those trees. Thompson's still running. He's got the Light Strike Array, looking towards something here. Trying to deny himself to the creeps, but he's going to need a lot more damage than that to finish him off. Mickey gets a kill onto the OG mid laner. Talking of mid lane, Jerax getting run down under the tower, the damage coming out.
Thompson might die here, top right now.
They're chasing him up. He's got the Bramble Maze. Can he get through it? The fear comes out and actually catches him here. Thompson, he's going to get run down. Koik for the spider is hungry, and she will feast. And now No-Tail, well, he's a big, hunky piece of meat. And Koikfer gets 2 for the price of 1.
Ooh,
Koikfer nearly gets sniped out there. Just has to pop the Insatiable Hunger to heal himself right the way back up again. But now there's a Rolling Thunder. Alliance, they're looking for the return. They mess up the Yule's combo from Thompson and just get on top of the Lina here. Healed up a little bit. My No-Tail going to buy him a little bit of time. The double doom comes out in response though. OG, they could find nothing here. Thompson already down. Pangolier just jumping through the trees. Doesn't really know what to do with himself now, but he's actually juking Seb pretty nicely as Seb walks into 2 Bramble Mazes. Jerax is dead. Seb goes down as well. Alliance take the fight in the middle lane. OG get their cake slice.
And now Boxy is coming back bottom since Morphling's morph is on cooldown, and he should try to go back to farming. Taiga walking into the jungle with his haste.
Yeah, he's got a haste route. He's not afraid to use it. Just jumping straight on top of the Doom here. He doesn't care if he gets doomed. Pulls out the bed lamp, and now making on top of him as well. Jumping straight onto Seb here, just trying to control him up. And well, they're going to chase him off towards the end of the fight. Meanwhile, Koikfer, as you say, just jumping into the fight with the BKB. Meanwhile, who else they got here? Thompson trying to go for the TP out. They do have to cancel. The Rolling Thunder comes in just in time. Thompson taken out.
Yeah, it's so difficult to play Lina into like these Pangolier, Tidehunter, Brewmaster kind of heroes. They just go on top of
No-Tail being jumped upon. He doesn't last 2 seconds. Seb jumps in, gets the Doom onto the Pangolier, and are trying to follow up as well. He's got an Omni Slash, goes for the spin first. They're just trying to run him down here. They might actually be able to do it. Pangolier though, no, the fear comes out onto Seb. Anna trying to fight it up. Koikfer dropping low. He's got the Insatiable Hunger, able to heal himself up and will not die. It's an ultra kill for Koikfer up onto the high ground. Alliance are making it happen.
Very squishy.
Thompson's going to panic, heals himself here, and he's going to get annihilated for that. Now they look towards No-Tail as well. Trust trying to walk his way back to the base. That is not happening. Koikfer under the tier 4s. And they just GG out. It feels like deja vu. I mean, they did it a little bit slower, but Alliance control up this game. Alliance versus OG, currently 1-1 in this best of 3 series. The winner of this gets to go to the major. They break the high ground. They now see them inside. He needs to get himself away. No-Tail, he's going to get the root. The axes are slowing as well. Koikfer, he wants to try and do a bit of damage, but with the 4 heroes on top of Insania, he is just going to get disappeared. They'll even leave the last hit for Thompson in the mid lane as well. It's a little bit too large. Tiger, though, definitely an option. No-Tail coming in with the root. Gonna need a bit more damage, and well, Insania coming in to back up his teammate as well. The Shackle's actually coming out onto Jerax here. Alliance maybe looking for some aggression of their own. They have this stun out, and they get the kill and dye the river red with the blood of Jerax.
Yeah, that was actually a really nice play by him. If they get that stun on Ana, he's actually...
they're rolling again onto Boxy. Boxy actually moving forwards though with the Stomp. They're trying to bring down Ana. He's dropping real low, and with the Shackles, they'll be able to finish him off. Jerax in the tree line out of mana. Might be in some trouble, trying to juke around a little bit here. Tiger, does he have the Shackles? He will in 8 seconds with the one charge.
Oh, they're actually going to make the play onto the Troll Warlord. He was actually having such a good time against his Morphling. Tiger really thinking about if we can get some kind of pressure on him.
Careful,
oh, he's gonna
6
die
stacks of
instead.
fervor. Yeah, he's not nothing to turn around with. Up onto the high ground though, but the damage does come through, and the Shackles just as a dying breath there. But
He has a
Mickey
waveform.
trying to fire up here, and he just adapts and strikes the guy down. I think Dobson realized that there was no way out of that situation.
These heroes on top are only level 4 and level 3, so if this Bat Rider level 6 with the haste rune comes up there, they might be able to turn.
Shackles out, no tail. I don't think he's getting out of this one, but the roll comes in, looking for the return. Boxy's getting low
Here's
as
the
well,
bat.
and is heading into him right now, but with that Drunken Brawler is able to just slide himself away from this one, but Seb is in, and he's got himself a haste rune. What a rune to get as well. He can get on top of Boxy, probably find this kill. He's got a lasso, but he's too low on HP to go for anything more. Has to get rid of these bugs as well.
And now Weaver is going to have a complete free lane bottom. It's putting a lot of pressure on.
Oh my god, Jerax tries to
So
come up
much
onto the
damage.
high ground there, but they just turn him around.
Kill that Weaver.
Yeah, Notel doing a fairly good job on throwing some harass out onto Mickey, but unfortunately his
That
catapult
tower's already
is
half
still
health.
just smashing away here. They are rolling in though, they want to try and get Mickey. He gets that strength morph off. Seb trying to reconnect with the
No
lasso.
lasso.
It's not quite going to happen. Insania is going to have to be the target instead. They don't really care about him though. They're looking for more. They really want to find Mickey here. The lasso will actually connect. Notel on top of him as well. The ultimate even used by Thompson here. They should have enough damage to rip through Mickey's defense. If they certainly do, he gets shredded. And OG take a victory here in the mid. A much needed one as well.
Phantom Lancer to farm freely.
Look at this, they're pinging out Notel here. Quake's coming in now. They realise there's a gank going on here. The False Promise comes down onto himself, and Jack's just up onto the high ground, but almost certain that Notel's taking a fall. Look at the damage, just blowing him up. Keep his
Yeah,
spot
he's
here.
becoming a monster in this game. This is the kind of situation you don't want to be in if you're OG, having the Morphling be the highest net worth on his way to his next item already after this Manta.
The pressure ramping up, and they've got 6 stacks onto the Brewmaster here. He's not got the split either, so they should be able to bring him down without needing any extra lockdown, although the swap comes in and the stun as well, but they'll wake him up with the False Promise in order to finish off his kill. And now they roll forwards onto the Weaver, but the buyback actually comes in from Boxy. They're trying to bring down the Weaver. Koikfa, he's going to get a time lapse off and bring himself back up. Now they look for Notel. That's going to be an easy one. Meanwhile, the harder kill is sitting in the backlines as Thompson. He's just trying to go crazy onto Insania here. He hasn't got an ultimate though. He's already used it. That's another kill going the way of Alliance. This is looking painful, and it might get a whole lot worse. Jerax doing the work here, but he's going to fall as well. Meanwhile, there's no more blood to be had. On to Notel. I mean,
That's very deep.
oh, he just cancels
canceled
it on himself by casting the Fortune's End.
Wow.
All right,
That
that's a
was
play.
some top level plays.
That's a player. Now Boxy's actually going to come back to life in front of the entire team here. They can start to force him down. Boxy, though, he's lasting a long time because they're going off the backlines. They want Insania instead, and they will be able to get that kill. Now Boxy also going to be slain under the tier 1. OG finally find themselves some momentum, and they're going to want to take down this tower, and undoubtedly a little bit more. Maybe the caller's Roshan will pick it up, but OG kind of in a good position to take this fight, possibly. Boxy gonna get revealed. He sees Thompson immediately popping the split. Nice reactions there on Boxy, going forwards and just trying to force them back, but they are straight away in. Ana just annihilates Insania, but they've got the real one. Sat down. He doesn't have the Aegis, but in comes a False Promise. Notel there to save the day, and now they look forwards. Tiger lassoed up and taken away. Jackson's rolling into this one as well. Notel, I don't even think he's gonna fall here. He's absolutely fine. Meanwhile, Mickey playing around inside the Spirit form. Notel does eventually drop, but now Mickey trying to fight up once again, but he's just surrounded by PLs. He's out of mana. He's running out of health as well. Both his forms going down. Mickey on the run, but he is just being slowly whittled away. Mickey gets shredded by all the PLs. Boxy trying to come in and do something here, but there's nothing to be done. Boxy just getting chased down by the PLs, and he's certainly going to fall here as Koikfa dies on the backlines. Boxy, one more hit will be needed. The Phantom Lancer, can he get it? He's up onto the high ground. Surely there's no way he actually gets out of this one. Turns around with the Cindo Brute, dodged out. Ana still going once. Insania will be able to find him inside his own base. Boxy will escape for that one, but Ana going absolutely mental in this fight.
Wow, that was just all Phantom Lancer in that fight. No, he was so close to dying, and Oracle just being able to get that ult off, get the heal on him, being able to reinitiate, and Alliance getting baited into OG's started the fight.
Tiger getting a little bit too close, and Jerax just with the insane reach gets another kill. And Ana under the tier 4s right now. Boxy, he's just losing all of his mana to this. Has to go back to base, and OG, they're now on the high ground. Alliance didn't expect this. They didn't expect this kind of momentum coming out from the OG squad. They were looking for the aggressive plays themselves. They did not think it could go that bad, but Ana PL,
yeah, when you have
not even one.
When you have heroes dying one by one and they're coming up at different times, so right now that's actually a word of alliance. They see all of OG's heroes.
Yeah, and the false promise comes through, but Mickey straight onto the back lines, but No-Tail, he's actually got the Ghost Scepter to try and keep himself alive. They're still on top of him though, and then will actually get finished off. The first casualty of this fight as they're still trying to get themselves in. Thompson survives through this, but Mickey in the troll form, just trying to fight up, turns back into the Morphling, he gets lassoed up, but saved by the Weaver, I think, as they run into this one. Isania will be falling down. No, the swap actually came out for him there, as Shaman also sacrificing himself. Mickey trying to get something done in the back lines off this fight, as Koikva comes back in again, silenced up, controlled up by Jerax, but over on the front line, Seb being chased by Mickey in the troll form. Boxy on top of him as well, and that's going to be Seb going down. Maybe they might be able to turn this fight in their favor, but not if Mickey's stuck inside the troll form, turning back into Morphling, fighting it up. He's actually going to fight them, but Ana's still alive. It's just Ana versus the three of him here. Mickey trying to get himself away, but Ana is just chasing and finally decides to just destroy Tiger instead. Ana is not leaving though. Now looking towards Boxy as well. Mickey finally decides he probably needs to get out of this one, but Boxy is just going to fall. They do not have the capability to deal with Ana, as he just turns around, throws in the Spirit Lance onto Boxy, and Ana Fam by himself tears Alliance apart. I mean, the start of the fight was just an absolute chaos. Can't do enough. He's going to give it a go now. He's got the PL forms. He's going in deep. Wants to go for Seb instead. Swapped up the safety here. Is this really safety though? Look at Ana. He's just running at 5 heroes. Doesn't even care. Boxy throwing the split though. Knows they need to go onto the backlines here as Koikva comes in, but gets lassoed up. There's going to be a quick death onto the Weaver. He does have buyback if they still want to take this fight. Alliance, they've committed the split already to this right now, but it doesn't look like they're getting anything for it. The swap comes out to try and save up Mickey, but that means Insania is going to get killed. And now Boxy up onto the high ground trying to get himself out as well, but Thompson with the BKB just chasing him down. They're going to get another one as a Brewmaster gets finished off. Mickey just does not want to step close to this fight, especially with these Spirit Vessels just constantly being pumped onto him here. Now they throw it down with the Snake. Seb coming in deep, taking a lot of damage from Mickey though. He's going to find the first kill of this fight. Now onto backlines, looking for Jerax. Jerax rolled down onto the low ground though. Mickey also looking towards No-Tail now. Can he actually get this kill though? He's using the PL forms to try and close the gap. No-Tail, he's getting his health disappeared. The Dab Strike will finish him off, but now Mickey is surrounded. He actually blades himself up here. He's looking for Jerax as well. Mickey is actually doing it, but Ana, so much health. He's going for the TP out. Do they have the interrupt? Yes, they do. They've got the real one. Ana's being beaten down. Ana's going to die. Alliance defend their high ground, take down 4 OG heroes. This game is going on a hell of a lot longer than OG intended.
Very okay, they just walk up into the high ground. He got hexed up.
Yeah, Boxy actually just jumping straight in, kind of go for the split, but silenced up immediately by Jerax. Reaction's too quick. Can they take him down in time? They certainly can. That's no buyback on the Brew. Dead for 100 seconds. Meanwhile, Mickey, though, going in deep. Is he inside the Bat Rider form? He certainly is. Flying around the space as a Morph here, but he's getting beaten up pretty quickly. He needs to waveform himself away, but the Pigeons, they're chasing. The PLs, they're running him down. Mickey needs to find a way out of this one, and Insania will be that way out of it. Yeah, but when he is back up, he's going to have the Primal Split. Meanwhile, a Hex out, and Snakes as well, thrown onto the PL. Want to try and bring this guy down. Meanwhile, Koikva goes in the backlines, immediately gets lassoed up. They just annihilate Jerax though. Mickey comes in, now turning into the Troll Warlord form. Just wrecking people here, doing so much work to them. Needs to get himself away, needs to be careful. I say that. He's just going in deeper though. You know, and they go onto Ana. He's got his health. He's kind of low here exactly as he backs himself away, but just annihilating Tiger. Any hero that gets caught out here is going to die pretty quickly, but the net actually comes out. Mickey in some trouble, manages to get the wolf form back. Tiger trying to defend his carry as best he can. Hexes come out, but the damage, it's too much. Mickey is dropped. Does have the buyback should they need it, as Koikva's also destroyed on the backlines. Doesn't have buyback on this Weaver. It's getting sweaty for Alliance right now. They've only got 1 lane left, Alliance, after this one.
Gonna look for the E-Blade. You can catch it on someone. You just need to pick off 1 hero.
Okay, he's silenced up a little bit here, taking some hits from Ana. They've actually got the lasso. Who's this onto here? It's onto the Brew, in fact. They can't get the split off, but he certainly can. And No-Tail's killed. Insania going down as well as they run to the front line for this fight with the split. They really want to make this fight happen, but Mickey's taking a lot of damage and losing his mana very quickly as well. He needs to get up onto the high ground. He's now got the waveform, but realizes he can probably turn around. They have the shackles onto Thompson. Tiger now, well, he's losing a lot of health, but it's actually okay for the time being. Never mind. Spirit Lance will finish it off, but Thompson on no health just in the front here. He's going to get blown up by the Morphling.
They
haven't taken it.
They haven't got their axe.
There's only 3 heroes left on OG. They actually need to make a retreat here. here. They didn't push quickly enough, and Nana's almost getting left behind. He is running out quickly. Seb coming through, trying to help out his teammate. And actually running in here into Mickey. Mickey turning into the troll this time around to try and burn off some of these illusions, make them miss a bit, and try and do some damage as Jarex comes forwards. They know they need to take out Sporting Cast. Anna himself is too tricky to bring down. Mickey's getting low inside the troll form, will turn himself back as Boxy gets pushed out of the fight. Anna once again pinged out. They really want to try and kill him. There's the E-Blade coming out. They need to isolate the real one. They find him. Anna dropping low. He's going to die. Dead for 100 seconds. Has buyback. Jarex also TPing out. No cancel on Koikva though. Notel actually coming forward. He's got to be careful. This is a big hero to bring down. And then they go. They've got Lasso onto Asani here, but Boxy just coming in with a split immediately. They got it off, and they're going in deep. Meanwhile, Swap comes out. They're controlling him up. Insania back down on the cliff, though, trying to play around. Spirit is gone. Insania dead as well. Notel taking some damage. He does need to be careful in this one. He's going to use himself up, try and keep himself alive. But who's in there? It's a Troll Warlord. The Troll Warlord's going to drop. And then MK finding the kills. Anna's still chasing their Tiger. Can't do a thing as he's run down by all of these PLs, but the buyback comes in from the Troll. He's going to TP to the Shrine, but Mickey, he's not backing out. He's going for more, and he's going to get more. Notel is the one to fall here as all of these illusions ganging up on the Morphling. Morphling, he's rooted up. The ultimate from the Troll as well, tries to mantle himself away. Mickey, the pings are out onto him, and he is going to die once. Is there anybody here to save him? Boxy is the only one, and he's just getting hounded by Topson and his buddy Illusions. Mickey going for the TP out. Is there anything to cancel it?
We got no lasso.
Oh, he just TP's out. All right.
Oh, Boxy also bought back in this situation. Bad Rider does have buyback available in 10 seconds time. Roshan is up.
Jarex just comes rolling through. BKB from Boxy. Yeah, he's throwing it here as he runs forward onto Jarex. They actually get the shackle. Tiger with the catch there, and they'll get this kill. That's a gem as well. Has buyback on that hero. Pretty much everybody has buyback right now. Alliance and OG tossing it up right now. Into the Roche pit they go. This Roshan means so much. They can't let it go. Seb buys back. Jarex, he's got it as well, should he need it. He can send into the pit. The Hex out onto the Anna here. He's taking a lot of damage. The shackle from the long range as well, but interrupted by Seb with the lasso. Anna going in deep, looking for the Venge here, trying to run down Insania and should be able to do so. Not chance of her surviving. Meanwhile, PL fighting up. Sorry, call that Morphling fighting up with Topson. They're just having a bit of a man fight right now, but the damage coming through with the Ethereal Blade. But Jarex is on top of the Morph right now. Mansa being used. He's trying to get that Strength Morph. It is going to be successful, but he's in a really bad position. His teammates aren't here. Mickey is dead. Buys back into this fight. They can't let Roche go. Not just yet. And they're going to have split in 2 seconds. There's still an opportunity for Alliance to fight just yet. OG trying to get into the pit as quickly as possible. Take Roshan down. Can they do it in time, though? Alliance are making their way over. Can they get into the pit? In they go. The split comes out from Boxy. It is successful. They're holding them back. Fighting up. Boxy, though, his illusions are just destroying the Brewlings. He's only got one left. He's trying to run away in the backlines, but it's going to get hunted down by Topson. Koikva as well is going to get killed in this one. He does have buyback on the Weaver. As in goes Mickey. Gets the kill onto Topson, which is an absolutely huge kill. Starts one out, but again, buys back. Anna now in the pit by himself. Roshan getting low. Knows he needs to clear out these snakes to get rid of the vision. They're going to throw in the Wave of Terror as well. Topson into this pit. Doesn't look like he'll be able to do anything. Mickey thinking about it. Goes in for it. Banana gets the Aegis. Double damage actually picked up from Koikva as well as Mickey held still. He doesn't have buyback, but he gets glimpsed out by the Weaver. The time lapse comes through, and Mickey going for the TP.
I think they're going to want to defend this last track.
Yeah, I think they have to. There's no, it doesn't really matter. Rax or Ancient, it's one or the other, but they're just kind of controlling on Mickey right now. Bloodthorn is onto him. They controlled up a little bit here, just held still. Swap comes out, but they're already on top of him. They're ready to roll. Wow. Insania, he's going to get killed, and Mickey's in some trouble. Does manage to get the switch out, but he's just running. There's no offensive capability from him. He's getting low. He waveforms through, trying to get himself back. Can he make it to the base? Tiger can't seem to do anything here. The Flame Break going to force him back as well. Anything they can get, but he's actually going to make it. Tiger, unfortunately, looks like he's going to drop in base, but actually gets himself a Ghost Scepter to get himself alive here. But Alliance are just going they're just stuck in their bases. OG take the throne. They've got the tier 4s. The Ancient is being attacked right now. They go in deep here, and that is just a very quick kill onto Koikva. No buyback on him. They've got to make something amazing happen right now as Mickey being held up inside that form, and he's actually going to get the kill onto Seb and Jarex right now. Mickey still fighting it up. BKB being used, but it's a one-man versus 5 pretty much. All he's got is Tiger as he's dropping low once again. Needs to make it back to base, but rooted up by Notel, being held down. Can he actually get out? It looks like he can, and in goes Boxy. He's back. He's got the split. Can they make this fight happen, though? It's a huge ask as Notel is going to be the target for Mickey. He does find that one, and now Anna trying to fight up into Mickey. Mickey is not looking very healthy, but he's the only one left alive. They're surrounding him. They're shackling him, and Anna is going to die. Has the Aegis. But, I mean, Topson, there's nothing he can do. They hex him. They hold him still, but where's Mickey? He actually went back to base. He didn't want to risk accidentally dying here, but it doesn't even matter. They're going to get the return kill, and now there might be a chance for Alliance to get something done here.
for Alliance, they really need
Seb, he's got the lasso, but immediately hexed up. He's not going to be able to get out of this one. I think he's just going to get killed. Seb, though, with the Ghost Scepter, the cape as well being used, but they catch him out. Ana gets the kill onto Insania in return, though, but this is No-Tail held still. Alliance just surrounding him. They really want to be able to kill No-Tail here. He is the save, and he's not going to be making it out, but meanwhile, Tiger has also fallen.
You know, bad moves. They know that this game is just one team fight away from Alliance just having control of it, even though there are mega creeps up.
He's in pretty deep right now. He's going to be silenced up and just eliminated very, very quickly. Only 3 heroes now on Alliance. They're going to go and just try and take out the Brewlings as quickly as possible. Fox needs to get himself away, but now they say Mickey. They really want to try and kill Mickey here. Mickey does not have buyback. Waveform down to the low ground. It's looking kind of tricky, though. Insania with the swap in. How many times have we said that? How many times have we said it looked bad? But actually, the base is dropping low. This might just be it. The lasso comes out onto the Morphling. Can they bring him down in time? Yet Mickey is killed, and this should be the game over. Boxy cannot do it by himself. GG, Gratz is called by Insania. The game is over. We want to be able to kill No-Tail here. He is the save, and he's not going to be making it out, but meanwhile, Tiger has also fallen.
You know, bad moves. They know that this game is just one team fight away from Alliance just having control of it, even though there are mega creeps up.
He's in pretty deep right now. He's going to be silenced up and just eliminated very, very quickly. Only 3 heroes now on Alliance. They're going to go and just try and take out the Brewlings as quickly as possible. Fox needs to get himself away, but now they say Mickey. They really want to try and kill Mickey here. Mickey does not have buyback. Waveform down to the low ground. It's looking kind of tricky, though. Insania with the swap in. How many times have we said that? How many times have we said it looked bad? But actually, the base is dropping low. This might just be it. The lasso comes out onto the Morphling. Can they